Everything Chris. Everything Chris. Everything Chris. Everything Chris. Everything Chris. Everything Chris. Everything Chris.
Yeah, they should do.
So the next one is favorite pre-game meal and favorite post-game meal.
Ooh, I like this question. I'm weird. I can't eat before I play because I will throw up. So I don't have a favorite. That's just me.
Is it? That's how you be making people jump. You don't eat right, so you using
No,
pump fake.
for real. I'm like
That pump
quick
fake,
because
she
I haven't
just
eaten anything
jumped out of
yet.
skin.
For real.
She jumped out of skin. That was a good move though. I like that.
Bit on it so hard. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Um,
literally, she just went, and she was like, "Oh no!"
I wasn't expecting it. She's like, this little girl, she's not gonna fake me out and
yeah.
put it on me. Nope. Well, I did. But no, I
And then
don't eat
Ashton got
much
in front of your
before.
highlight.
Yeah, I'll have a banana. Like, I'll have a banana. And if
Okay,
I get
what's
up in the
post?
afternoon, I'll get up and I'll have breakfast. I'm like super into nutrition
Yeah,
and like very much so to the point where sometimes it's a bit ridiculous. But I have celery juice every morning. Every morning I
that's
do
good,
celery.
I do that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have
it's
something like that. Yeah.
really good for you, like just in terms of like
Yes,
everything and especially like for recovery when it comes to muscles and stuff. So,
I have.
I wake
There's
up.
a tea I have.
Yeah.
I have a lemon, ginger, and turmeric fresh tea every morning.
I've heard
Um,
that's good too. Turmeric and lemon for sure. And ginger,
ooh,
yeah, all of that. And that sounds good too.
much.
Sounds like it tastes good.
Nice.
I'll have to try that. I'm actually gonna try that tomorrow. Lemon,
Yeah.
turmeric, and ginger tea.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to give
Fresh,
that
all
a go.
fresh. Cut
Yeah.
it up fresh in there. So what's the post game then?
So
So,
post game, like I don't finish and I'm like, oh, I'm really craving this. My favorite food is sushi. So if I could like go to a sushi restaurant after a game, then I'm happy.
sushi. Yeah.
I love sushi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sushi. Fine,
It's a
fine. That's
sick post game meal, but that's what I like.
if it works for you, it works for you. That's how I say.
Exactly. Exactly.
Right, next to my next favorite bit, the
Okay.
hotspots.
Lay it on me.
Lay on you. She said lay on me. All right, cool.
Go.
There are two three-part questions. Two
Okay.
three-part questions.
Two,
So
three,
first part is
okay.
a player you love playing with, a player you love playing against, and a funny teammate.
Oh, okay. Okay, is this like on my current team or is this just in like do you want me to make it relevant to English?
Any team, current team, could be
Okay.
the current team, could be a team in someone in
Okay.
scrimmage, anyone.
So, um, okay. So, favorite player that I love playing with is my best friend, Amanda. She, I was bridesmaid in her wedding. She's a bridesmaid in my wedding. Like, we played in college together. She was my point guard. Like, love playing with her. Like, just being able to play with someone like your best friend is just
Okay.
amazing. So, Amanda is my favorite. Okay, funny teammate, Whitney Allen is hilarious. She kills me, honestly. Like
Go
when
on,
I
give me
first
some
met this
stories.
girl, I was like, you are funny. I could just sit and watch you because you are that entertaining. Like she's great. So she's always keeping us laughing at Riders like constantly. Like,
What stories has she got?
oh my gosh, I don't even know. Like it's just like how she says things and like her facial expressions, and you're just like, Whitney, oh. It's so funny. Like I love it when like our coach Jesper, because he's Swedish, there's a little bit of a language barrier just like with his accent and like stuff like that, which is fine. He's still a great coach. But sometimes when he's trying to be like really serious, you can tell like sometimes like she'll like say things and you're like, oh my God, that's like really
Yeah,
funny.
yeah.
I'm not
Cringing.
supposed to laugh, but
Like,
you're not supposed to laugh. And that's the hardest part is like, crap, she's making it like I shouldn't be laughing right now, but I
turn your
really
head quick when
do.
she says something.
Huh?
Like, turn your head when she says something like
Yeah, you're like, oh my gosh,
that.
Whitney.
Damn. Or if you can, try to keep the straightest face possible. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Like you can't look at her because if you look at her,
don't
you'll just
look.
start laughing. But Player I like playing against. Such a good question. Honestly, I just like a challenge. I just like someone who that I'm gonna play against who is good.
So,
Because being a defensive player, like defensive orientated, like I just
alright,
want to play against the best player. Okay,
give me someone in the
Shumpert.
BBL. Give me
Okay,
someone in the BBL.
Shumpert from Nottingham. I love guarding her because she's so fast. She's rapid, and it's hard to guard her. Like it's like you have to be locked in, switched in the entire time. And I was picking her up full court the whole game, and it probably didn't look like it, but I was gassed afterwards. Like she's tough. But I mean, I don't remember how many points I held her to, but I just remember feeling really good about myself after the game, being like,
Okay.
but yeah, but
Um,
she's sick. So, but just good players, really.
so the next three-part question is
Mm-hmm.
the opposite to that. So a player you didn't like playing with. So they're not necessarily someone you hated. It could be a friend you didn't like playing with, or it could be a player you get along with, but you don't like playing with them too tough.
Okay.
A player you didn't like playing against, so your kryptonite, and funny opponent.
Funny opponent. These are tough. I'm gonna have to think for a second.
Yeah.
Um, Someone I didn't like playing with. Okay, my teammate in college, her name was Sarah as well. I
Another
liked
song.
playing with her, but and she knows this too, but my God, she does not like to pass the ball when she catches it in the post.
The black hole.
She's a black hole. Sarah, if you're watching this, you're a black hole in the post and you know it. So whenever she gets it, you just crash. I'm just gotta crash all boards. I mean, she made it a lot of the time, but still.
Yeah.
So that was like, that made me so angry. I'm like, crap, Sarah's got the ball in the post. It's going up. It's not coming back out. But I love her. She's great. And then someone I did, you know what? I wouldn't say like there's someone that I didn't like. Like there's no one that I really was like, oh, I don't like playing against them. Like there's certain players where I'd be like, she's a, and I
Yeah.
don't like her, but that wouldn't make me want to not play against them. So I guess team-wise, I don't like playing against teams that play zone. I hate zone. So any team that plays zone, I don't like.
Damn.
So there's my kryptonite. I just exposed myself. I don't like playing against a zone. I don't like it at all. So there you go. There's my kryptonite is zone defense.
You play zone defense, not even a particular player.
Against me, and you know, won't shut me down, but I'll be a little bit like, oh, I don't like that. But yeah. And then what was the other one? Goofy.
Funniest teammate, funniest opponent.
Funny opponent. I can't think of one, but I really can't think of one. I mean, I like it when girls like, I don't know, like you can just tell when someone's a good teammate. Like you can kind of tell who's the funny one on the other team.
Yeah.
And like I just like watching like player dynamic. Oh, Neve's here. Hi, Neve. I coach Neve. She plays at Derby. She plays on the England team as well for under 16. She's great. Hello. But yeah, I just like, I mean, just like playing against people who are like, you know, if you're like a good person and you're funny, like if I can joke around with you a bit, like if I'm guarding you and I'm like, you know, getting up in your face and then say I will foul you. Like I hack sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. But if I do, like someone who's just gonna get up and be like, you know, it's nothing personal and like we can just like high five and laugh about it after, like that's the type of person like I love playing against.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone mentioned you as a funny opponent.
Who?
Look at you. Betsy said you was a funny opponent because you two started having a full-blown conversation like in the middle of a finals. Like, oh my God, we played against each other. How you doing? And they looked at you like, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Focus. It was during a free throw, so it was fine. But no, like I like to like every now and then because I think it throws people off. Like if someone's just like, oh my God, I love your shoes. Like those are really cute shoes. Where'd you get those basketball shoes from?
So,
you're kind of like, what is that? Like, why are you talking to me?
That's I like that.
Do that. Like
kill them with kindness.
Yeah, exactly. So and then I'll be like super feisty on defense after, and they're like, this girl's insane. Like she's.
So
I feel like I have that rep in the league. If anything, that everybody probably just thinks I'm crazy, but they're not wrong.
That reminds me of a story of Byron Scott spoke about when he said they asked him, "Did you ever talk trash to Michael?" He goes, "Oh no, I never talk trash to Mike. I'll kill him with kindness. I'll be like, good shot, Mike. Well done."
For real. I
Kill him with
don't
kindness.
talk trash. That's not my thing. But I'll
You know what?
compliment you. I'll be like, great shot, babe. Super good
Yeah,
shot. And they're like, why is she complimenting me? This girl's weird.
mess with the head, did it?
Yeah, exactly. And then maybe she'll miss the next one.
Oh my
Or
gosh,
reverse psychology.
that's how you got to do him.
Yeah, you
Oh.
got to, because they're like, oh, she's really nice. Like, that's weird, but is
Alright.
she really? So, but yeah.
All right.
Everything Chris. Everything Chris. Everything Chris. Everything Chris.